Hello, this is Kiyoshi chiming in to let you guys know that we talk a little bit about how Japan is starting to let travelers from other countries back into the country, and our information might be a little bit outdated because it has been a couple of weeks since we recorded this, and information pertaining to this subject might have changed. Other than that, stick around to hear the special way Rosa likes to eat her chocolate, and the single most important food item I think you should get at a convenience store in Japan. You cannot leave the country without getting this particular item. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Enjoy!
Hey everyone, welcome back to Our Japan. This is Akino Rosa.
And this is Kiyoshi.
Great to have you guys back. So I guess that means we didn't completely mess up on our first, second, and third episodes, right?
I don't know. That's not for us to
Well, I mean,
determine.
if people
That's
are,
just for the
if
audience
people
to
are
determine.
joining us,
That's a big assumption. I hope they're joining us. I hope they came back. I hope everybody, every single person that listened to the first and second and third are back. And if they are back, that means no, yeah, we did not fail. And
well,
we did a good
it's only going
job.
to get better. It's only going to
It
get
can only
better.
go up from here. Come on, it can't get
Yes,
worse.
that's right.
How was your week, Rosa?
My week. It's been a while, hasn't it?
About a
It's
week.
actually been... No, we haven't talked for a couple weeks, I think.
I guess so. I'm trying to create the illusion that we record every week. But yeah,
Well,
sure.
I guess that illusion is gone now.
It's gone.
Oh well.
Completely destroyed.
It's okay. It's okay. We are completely honest about our non-stable schedule.
Absolutely,
So it's okay.
absolutely honest, yes.
Yeah, so the after our last recording, it was actually Golden Week, and you know
Oh,
what
did
I
you do
did?
anything
I did. I did something really big.
really big? Oh, we got to
Yeah.
hear about this. Come on, let us have it.
I cleaned and organized my entire house.
Oh my God, that is a big
And
undertaking.
and it's so nice now. Like everything has its own place. I threw away a bunch of stuff that I didn't need, and it's staying organized and
Was it
spick
not
and
how
span
bad
and
was it before?
I wish I had a before picture. I only have like after pictures because it was too embarrassing.
You have no
But
pictures from
just like
before?
no. Why would I do that to myself? Show
I
pictures
don't,
of
but
my
like, not that you were thinking like I need to take a before and after picture. No, but like, you don't have any pictures from like, uh, just randomly you take pictures in your house, maybe. I don't know.
No,
That's not a
because
regular
like
thing people do.
that's the thing though. It like even if I would take a photo, like I would look at it and be like, "Oh, the background just has a bunch of stuff in it," and like delete, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas now I can like feel comfortable about taking photos of my cats wherever they are, and whatever's behind them will be neat.
So you were
It's
hesitating
beautiful.
before
Yes, I
because like you
was.
wouldn't take as many pictures of your cats because everything around it was chaos
Yes.
and
Messy. Yes. Basically, yeah. Pretty much.
so you did kind of like a spring cleaning, Golden
I
Week
did.
cleaning, I guess.
I
That's good.
did. It was a good time to just get through it, and like, 'cause once you get it to a certain level, it's a lot easier to keep up. So,
I'm glad that you were able to do that for yourself and your cats.
that's
And
right.
would you have two? You have two cats?
I have two hairless cats, two sphinxes, and
Sphinxes. And their names
they are
are
my love. They're named Mamoru and Tsuyu.
Mamoru and Tsuyu. Why did
Yes.
I think they were named like Simba and like Nala or something?
What? Why? I don't know.
I have been
I have
mixed
no
up
idea
with
where you get that.
I don't know what. Yeah, I have
A
other
friend,
friends
another
with like
friend.
I do have a friend with a dog named Simba, but I don't think that's
Ah,
where I'm just confusing. I don't know. I just assumed two cats would be named after Lion King characters, but
it's a very normal assumption.
I am adult and that clearly is not the case. But it's Mamoru, which means
Well, I named him Mamoru as like, cause I got him as kind of like for my own personal support.
yeah.
Um, And so my hope was kind of to be like, he'll protect me because Mamoru means like protect. So that's why I named him Mamoru.
And then Tsuyu?
And Tsuyu is so she's a girl and she's very delicate and cute, and I thought like the dewdrop, on a leaf
Okay.
would be a nice image. So that's why I named her Tsuyu.
Which means
Dewdrop.
There you go. We had to clarify.
Yes.
There's like a Twice member. Do you know the Korean K-pop group Twice?
No.
I think and they're like a Korean K-pop group, and they're made up of different members from I think mostly Korea. Like maybe 2 or 3 are from Korea, but one is from Taiwan, and one is two are Japanese, and one is Taiwanese. That one, her name, I think, is named Tsuyu. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. If any fans of Twice are out there, please let me know if I'm incorrect. But I believe her name is Tsuyu. Yes.
It could also be a different Tsuyu. So.
I'm sure it's yeah.
There's the rainy season. There's the rainy season too.
Yeah, the rainy season. That's what I thought for briefly, that your cat was named Rainy Season. I was like, why is she named her cat?
Actually, it's not.
It's the dewdrop one. Gotcha.
So,
did you hear the news,
what?
Rosa?
What news? What news?
About Japan? Yeah, they're gonna start letting in the people from other countries back into the country.
I did hear.
You did hear? What did you hear about it? Did you hear any details about it?
Well, the only thing I heard is that so far, you're gonna have to have proof of like 3 vaccines, and it's restricted to like set tours.
Set tours of how many people? Can you guess?
I have no idea.
A whopping, listen to this, a whopping 50 people.
Wait, what do you mean? Like you have to be a part of... You have to be a part of a tour that has 50 people? Is that what that means?
Each tour will consist of, it says here, 4 people, but a grand total of 50 travelers from Australia, Thailand, Singapore, the United States will be let in to the country. 50. Goju.
50, like,
people
per
total.
day?
No, total. 50.
Wait, are you serious?
I think I'm getting this news correct. Yes, it's 50.
No way. Are
Only
you
50
serious?
People. It's ridiculous. Yes. I mean, of course, it's like it's part of a test. It's like they're testing to see, for like it's part of a.
Oh, really?
So they can let in more people later on, but still, 50 people.
I did not know.
50 people.
I find that quite hilarious, actually.
It is very hilarious.
And honestly, I'm relieved.
You like the
I like
nobody's
the
coming
quiet,
to the
non-tourist.
country.
Yeah, I like it quiet.
Well, it will still be quiet after the 50 people get let into your
after
country.
the 50 people. I don't know.
It might be 50 really loud people, but I doubt they can get that bad.
No, so like the thing is, like I really wanted to have like time to enjoy domestic traveling with like Goto again, like we had back when, I don't remember, like a year and a half ago or so. Yeah. And so I just like I would like it if we had the chance, after like being so patient and like wearing our masks every freaking day everywhere and being so, cooperative, like if we had the chance to like enjoy our country in the quiet without tourists with the Goto campaign, like it happened, 1.5 years ago.
Oh, that's right. There was a campaign.
Yeah. Before tourists come back in, at least.
There was a campaign that said that had people. What was the particulars again? It was like.
It was like basically the places that participated in it. It was like basically 30% off of the price.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is big. Like when you're, because we can talk about this on another dedicated episode, but like most of the times, especially if you're staying at like a traditional inn at a ryokan, like the price is per person.
Okay.
So it ends up being kind of expensive to stay like at a nice ryokan. So that was a really nice. That was like really awesome to have the go-to campaign
Did
and
you
be able to
participate in
stay
that?
like. I took advantage of it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's
I mean,
so.
like yeah.
Was it a success within the country? Because it was like for obviously it was for domestic travel.
Well, like a lot of people did used it, but the problem was like we were still. It was like way before we even had vaccines or anything. So, like after that happened, like there was another spike in cases. So, I mean, success as in like it
Did it
a
get
lot of
people?
people used it, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. A lot of people used it and like went on, trips and stayed at hotels and ryokan and ate at restaurants. It was really good.
So you want that to happen again before they let a bunch of
Yeah.
strays from other countries?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, maybe it could happen, but yeah, 50 people. It's not gonna have a huge
Well,
impact on. I
I
don't
feel
know. I
better
don't know
now.
I don't know the criteria that people have to follow. I mean, aside from the vaccinations,
Yeah.
but like
How are they gonna
like
pick? Like, there
I'm
must
assuming some
be.
kind of lottery or something like that. It's got to be something like that, right?
Oh,
I would assume.
this is gonna
How
be
is he gonna pick
interesting.
specifically 50 people? Like 25
I
from each
know.
country, or not less? So like 15 or 13 people from each country. It's crazy. But
Hmm.
again, it's a test to see if they can handle that small amount, and they would scale it up presumably.
I don't know
And
how much of
Japan being
a.
Japan, Japan being Japan, they're probably going to do it really slowly and very carefully because they're like careful if they're nothing if they're not
Because we're
careful, right?
Japan.
Because you're Japan. So I don't think you have
Exactly.
to worry too much about like millions coming in all at once. Because that's
Well, that's
my
good.
sort of like that's my like my imagination just imagines like a floodgate just opens the floodgate and like millions show
Yeah,
up
that's
and
that's what I was worried about. Cause
because if they
like,
do that they know Japan knows they are a popular country and they know they can't just open up the gates to like millions of people all at once. So this might be like a
hmm,
gradual like scaling up over a specific amount of time. That's good,
hmm,
I guess, for people who want to go to
yeah.
Japan. Not so for people like you who want to keep people away. But we'll see. Eventually, people will have to start coming back, whether you like it or not.
That is true. That is true. As long as I get my go-to, I'll be more okay with it.
And plus, I will
I just
then
want that
also be able
go-to.
to go
Yes, yes,
eventually.
that is ultimately, I think ultimately our goal is to have you here in Japan
Yeah,
and
because
then,
doing a podcast about Japan while being not in Japan is not ideal.
well, I mean, it's not,
I
I
mean,
don't
it's
think it's a
doable. I'm doing it.
requirement, but like
It's not a requirement.
I
No, not at all. But
I just think we could do so much more
oh
stuff.
yes,
Like there would be so much more potential if you were actually here.
oh yeah,
Like
oh
we
yeah,
could actually go places together, right? And
oh
like,
yeah, oh yeah. We can
yeah,
like
there
film
would be so much, it would
stuff,
be way more, yeah, yeah.
put it
And
on
you could edit,
YouTube. I can
and I
edit
wouldn't have to
everything.
edit.
Exactly. I can do all the work. I can like carry around all the equipment and stuff while we climb
uh,
your shrines and you know what else we could do? We could like eat
what?
at konbinis because konbinis are
Yes,
awesome.
yes.
Because the theme of our
I
show
bet
today,
our listeners have been listening for almost 17 minutes now, and we haven't even
exactly.
mentioned
We haven't
today's
even,
topic.
which
And
is
so, konbini, convenience
konbinis.
stores.
Convenience stores is so
You
very
add the S,
convenient.
huh?
Huh?
You add the S.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate
Konbinis.
adding the S.
You're a
I'm a
purist.
I'm a
You're a Japanese
anti-S.
purist.
I'm an anti-S
You
Japan
have to say the Japan.
vocabulary.
You cannot add stray English S's to the ends of the Japanese words.
Nope,
Which
nope.
by the
No
way,
kimonos.
really? Even
No
that strict
animes. No,
animes. Come on.
not even. Like,
Hold on. Konbini.
especially that.
Konbini. The word konbini. And anime for that matter. You
Don't
know,
you use logic on me?
Konbini is a
Logic
borrowed
doesn't work in
word.
Japan.
Hey. Konbini, anime, are borrowed words from the English language. Rosa, get it together.
Kiyoshi, you should know this by now. Logic does not apply in Japan. So
That's true in a lot of cases. A lot of cases.
It
Anyway,
totally is.
fine. For you though, I will pronounce it Konbini without the S.
Aw.
Only for you though. But anyway,
So yes,
yes.
konbini. Today we are talking about konbini. Konbini they are really a treasure when you think about it. I think you learn to appreciate what really a konbini is once you don't have it around you anymore.
I think we should specify Japanese konbini because American
Yes.
konbini are convenience
Well,
stores.
American konbini, yes, it's not. They're totally different. Not
Different
even
things.
the same
Yeah.
universe.
Although you haven't been here for a very long time, but if you go to 7-Eleven here, there are products with Japanese writing on them because
Really?
the Honsha, the main company, is now officially a Japanese company.
Of 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven, yeah, because 7-Eleven Holdings, right?
Really?
Yeah, so they just started
Wow.
I remember the first time I walked in, like I think a couple of years ago, maybe. I walked into a
Oh.
7-Eleven here and just saw like pies and breads with like Japanese writing on them, and I was like, "What
Really?
the hell? What the hell is going on here? My worlds
That's
are
pretty cool, though.
converging." Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, nothing really changed. There's still like hot dogs and pizza and like coffee and stuff. I think I noticed a kind of a tiny change. It got a little better, but I don't think that's the influence of like Japanese convenience stores. But it's a nice little, very interesting little tidbit.
So I think what's really special about konbini, like in general here,
Yeah.
it's that there's so much variety of like food, right? And it's all pretty decent, like considering.
I'd say more than pretty
know?
decent. I think it's actually
Like-
really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, I mean, of course, some of it has preservatives and blah blah. That can't be helped. But
Yeah.
like everything considered, there's like quite a few good, delicious, healthy options. And like there's packets with like different dishes that are already cooked with like vegetables or like meat or whatever, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think
And then
they're pre-made every morning. Fresh, cause they're fresh. There's fresh bentos.
yeah, there's fresh bento without the S.
Wow, you are very cognizant of the essence, man.
There's fresh bento. There's like tons of salads, and like what about this? So I know like in the States, at least when I was there, like when you go to the drink section, there's basically like soda, sweetened tea,
Sweetened tea.
and maybe coffee. I don't know. Like I don't remember.
There's beer. There's alcohol.
But beer, alcohol, yes, of course. But like, is that still the same lineup?
That's the standard, I think. I have not checked the drink section recently, but like Ryokucha has become sort of popular here, kind of.
Really?
In
That's
certain
good.
stores, and I think you can get them at like definitely
But
like
also-
Korean supermarkets or whatever. You might be
Yeah,
able to
but
get it at
yeah.
7-Eleven. Actually, I
You
haven't
can't
checked, but
you can't save Korean supermarkets. Of course, they're going to be in Korean supermarkets.
yeah,
We're talking about completely like Americanized
But
7-Eleven shops.
There's I've seen people drink like the Itoen, that brand of like Ryokucha, like Americans drinking that like regularly these
And for
days.
for those who don't know, Ryokucha is green tea
Green tea in a bottle.
in a bottle. Well,
And they're
not
getting it from-
necessarily.
Well, the one I'm talking about is
The one that you're
from,
Itoen
yeah.
is the bottled
Itoen.
green tea. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
And so, like,
unsweetened. That's
not not
tea
no sugar.
is not supposed to be sweetened.
Not well, yeah, sure. The Japanese tea definitely not supposed to be sweetened.
So yeah, like one of the things that I love about Japanese konbini is that there are so many drinks, like drink options that
I mean,
are
Oh yeah.
unsweetened. Like you have all these different teas. You have green tea, you have black tea, you have
Oolong tea.
slightly sweetened tea, you have oolong tea, you have gogo no kocha, which is like afternoon milk tea. Um, you have lately there's been like rooibos tea,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then you have the jurokcha, one of my favorites. Uh,
Hojicha.
Hojicha, like there's all these teas, right? And it's great to have so many options to choose from outside of like soda, sweet,
Yeah, yeah,
super
exactly.
sweet soda,
And
carbonated. Well, I love carbonated, but just regular
just to be sure, there's
sparkling
tons of
water.
that too. So
Yes,
next,
yes, for sure. There is tons of carbonated sweetened drinks as well, and a good variety of them.
there's also a lot of coffee. And the one thing I do appreciate is that there's a section for cold coffee and then even tea, and then above it or next to it would be like the hot section
Yes,
that keeps your coffee,
yes.
the bottled coffee and tea keeps it hot.
So I don't know, like I think this would be hard to imagine if for someone who hasn't visited Japan, but like the actual bottles, like the cans that
Well, that's right,
are
cans too,
holding
yeah.
the cans,
Which
yeah, the cans or the plastic bottles, like they're warmed up, especially
yeah,
in the winter. There's a big variety, but nowadays in the summer too, like you'll have both. There's warm bottled tea and coffee,
it's amazing.
and it's beautiful. And not only in konbini, but also vending machines too.
And the
But that's
vending
another
machines, they keep,
topic.
that's a different topic. But yeah, yeah, there's vending machines with hot and cold tea and coffee, and it is great. I used
It's
to love just walking into a convenience store and just having the choice of like a cold or a hot drink.
yeah. So okay, so like there's a bunch of different konbini shop, like not brands, but
Let's
there's different.
let's run down the sort of the more popular ones. So
Yeah, yeah.
we have 7-Eleven. That's
7-Eleven,
something
of course.
listeners would, if you're from America, you would know.
Seven
Then
and I Holdings.
that's plays that commercial comes on so many times, and so you will
Oh, does it?
that will get stuck into your mind if you don't know.
Oh,
Isn't
you
that why you
mean?
know it?
Oh no, it is. I was thinking
In
like
Japan,
there
in
does
Japan,
it. Okay, in Japan, yeah.
not here,
Okay,
not at
yeah.
all. But
That'd be kind of cool.
yeah, it would be
But
cool.
yeah, it'll get stuck in your head for sure.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Um,
So 7-Eleven. Then there's Lawson.
7-Eleven. There's Lawson, actually, which by the way originated in the States, I believe.
I think I heard that actually.
But now it's only in Japan.
Only in Japan. There is for
Yes.
those of you who are health conscious, there's a natural Lawson,
Natural
which
Lawson,
is
yes!
like I guess like the Whole Foods style Lawsons
No,
out
it's the
there.
Trader Joe's of Lawson.
Find the Trader Joe's of Lawson, which and their insignia, their signs. The usual Lawson sign is green, blue, right, blue and white,
Blue and white,
and but the
yeah.
natural Lawson sign is like brown and like a
Brown and
shade of
white.
brown. Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, white.
I have to say my favorite konbini is Natural Lawson.
Why is that?
And I will tell you why. The food is just really good there. Like
What are some comparisons?
the natural Lawson food, like the dishes, like there's bento, but there's also like
Yeah,
various dishes of like spaghetti or like I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head, but like just various foods like in packs, right?
yeah.
Like almost like a deli. So
Okay.
all of those foods that have like the natural Lawson label, they have no preservatives, no added coloring, and yeah, I think that's the two. And like it just tastes really good
Compared to Lawson,
compared to like
or I
or
guess any
any
other.
regular konbini.
Okay.
Also it has a selection of drinks that you won't really find in other konbini.
Like
Like more
Lawson.
like exotic tea blends. Like one of my favorites is kuricha, which is like chestnut tea,
Wow.
or gobocha. That's really good too.
Oh wow, that sounds
It's
good.
burdock root tea, or sobacha.
Oh wow.
Like it has like really interesting tea flavors.
Gobocha. Burdock root tea doesn't have an
It's good.
appealing name, but burdock is good. Trust us.
Yeah, it's very good.
And I can imagine
And
that being in a drink and it being good.
and yeah, the Natural Lawson also has like frozen foods. So like frozen spaghetti,
Which
and
doesn't sound
other stuff
appealing, but
that I haven't. It doesn't sound appealing, but let me tell you, it's really good.
the frozen
Like
spaghetti? It's like
the
the meat sauce
frozen
spaghetti, or is
carbonara
it?
spaghetti.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
Oh,
I don't like
carbonara.
meat sauce.
Okay.
But the frozen carbonara am I saying it right?
Carbonara, yeah. Carbonara. With
Carbonara.
with our American accents here.
The frozen carbonara spaghetti. Why are you laughing?
No. Keep going.
Did I conceive
Carbonara.
this?
Carbonara. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say the sea spaghetti. The sea spaghetti.
No, I'm not making fun of you.
The sea
It's just
spaghetti is very, very
sea
good.
spaghetti.
It's really good.
Oh,
Like
wow.
like you can I've stocked up on it like 5 packs, like
Wow,
just
you love
in
this
my
stuff.
freezer. And it's made using nama pasta,
Oh,
which trans
ooh.
it translates to raw pasta, but that doesn't really make sense in English, so I don't really know what it's
No,
referring
no,
to.
no. I think it refers. It must mean that they make it there.
Maybe.
I assume.
But it is packaged.
Natural Lawsons are larger than regular Lawsons, right? In terms of
Like the
square
store
footage.
size?
Yeah.
Usually, yeah, usually.
So I can imagine them having like a kitchen in the back where they make stuff.
Could be.
Some places like have them shipped to each store every morning, but I think
Yeah.
I
I
could
mean,
be
it's
wrong,
definite.
but
All I can say is it's really good. I actually have more to say about
oh,
Natural Lawson, if you can
please,
believe it.
please.
So
Obviously.
the ice cream selection, that is worth noting as well, because I don't know if it's still there right now, but at one point, like, I was really obsessed with this sea salt milk flavor monaka ice cream that they had.
Oh, that sounds really good.
It was so good.
What was good about
I'll
it? Yeah.
well, okay.
Yeah, just explain the flavor.
Fine, I will explain. Okay. Well, so in the States, I don't think there's really like milk flavored ice cream, is there?
No, because it's understood that it's made basically from dairy products. I think it's redundant here if we called it milk
No,
flavored
but
ice cream. But no, yeah, in Japan I get that. Yeah.
no, because like it's not vanilla.
It's not vanilla.
Different
No,
from
I think
vanilla.
yeah. But I think here it would confuse our weird American brains if you called it something like milk ice cream. And like, we just
But
like, well,
does it
duh, yeah.
exist?
I don't
Does
think
it
so. I've
exist
never
though?
seen milk ice cream.
Right?
No.
Right? So that is one thing that like I was just moved by when I came here. It was milk
Moved.
flavored ice cream. Moved.
Moo. Wow. That wasn't. I didn't intend for that joke.
It just came naturally.
You just can't. We're that
You're
genius.
yeah. I think you are for sure.
No, I think that came from you.
But but I was really moved because the milk flavor ice cream is like it has that richness, that noko
Yeah.
sound.
There's an
Like
there's an
that
extra
depth.
creaminess to it. Yeah, depth. There you go.
Yeah, the creaminess, the depth and the creaminess, but it doesn't have that extra vanilla flavor that nobody needs and nobody asked for, you know?
Yeah.
And then add like granules of salt, sea salt into it, right? And then put that thing into a monaka, which is like a puffed rice. What is it? How do you explain a monaka?
Monaka.
Puffed rice
Mochi.
sandwich?
That's true. It's how do you it is a puffed
I know
rice
it's made
gives
from
the
rice.
image of like
Rice
rice
Krispies.
Krispies. But it's not that. It's like a covering of like a cover made of. Wait a minute. There's a thing like that in America. Am I
Okay,
crazy?
I looked it up.
Yeah.
It says monaka is made from mochikome.
Yeah.
And
Mochi rice for.
yes, mochi rice. It doesn't say how it's made, but anyway, it's like a crispy light puffy thingy. Just look it up. Look up monaka, and you will see what we're talking about. So the the standard monaka sweet is like that with like red bean paste inside, right? But we're talking about that with milk ice cream with sea salt. So did I do an adequate job of describing the lusciousness of the flavor?
I think it came across that you think it's very, very tasty. Yeah.
Yes.
I'd say so.
So this is why I love Natural Lawson.
So Natural Lawson is your go-to konbini.
It's my go-to. If I can go there, I will go there over any other konbini.
Is there a lot around? I've seen quite a few, actually. But I don't think it is as ubiquitous as regular Lawson.
In Tokyo, you'll find them here and there, decently common.
Yeah.
When you get outside of Tokyo, maybe not so common.
Okay. So if you can find a Natural Lawson, please go there, or Rosa will
try it out.
stalk you in your sleep.
Hey.
And force a monaka into your mouth.
A monaka down your throat.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's your loss, honestly. If you don't try out a Natural Lawson.
Natural Lawson.
You know.
I've only been there a handful
of
times, so I can't really speak on that. Because they weren't around me too much, but...
Yeah. Well, there's definitely more of them nowadays.
For the amount we're talking about Lawson, you'd think they were a sponsor of us, but they are not. So let's get on to the other types of other.
Maybe in the future. Other konbini.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But other konbinis. Oh, sorry. Other konbini. There is a Family Mart, which actually people in America might know Family Mart because a couple of years ago they tried to open shops here, and they
remember that.
They didn't name it Family Mart. They named it Famima, which sounds really more Japanese than Family Mart, which they called it that in Japan. So it's kind of strange, but yeah, they were around. Well, there were a couple around.
Eventually, you say Famima in Japan too.
Sure, but that's like a shortening of the name. Here, the name of the place was.
Oh, you mean as
Famima.
the actual title? Yeah. なるほどね.
It did not last. It lasted longer than I thought it would. A couple of years, maybe 5-6 years, something like that. And there were kind of a lot, actually. I remember one being in West Los Angeles, one being in Santa Monica, one being in downtown LA, actually. I don't know what happened. They just sort of folded after a while, and nobody went there. But it was pretty set up like there's like Japanese magazines there. There was Japanese sweets in there, or like haichu, stuff like that. There were even Nikuman, which is the
nice,
the meat buns in the warmer that sits by the cash register. So they were trying their darndest to be like Family Mart in Japan, but alas, it did not last. So there's Family Mart, which their signature colors are green and blue.
Yes, that's it.
Great, yeah, right, yeah. Where Lawson is yellow and white and blue.
White and blue.
Family Mart has the distinctive chime when you go into the store.
It does.
Which, it's Family. What? You don't know? What? Yes,
I haven't paid attention.
What?
Actually, the closest konbini to my house is a Famima.
What? But that's like the thing that even people who haven't been to Japan who pay attention to konbini know. As I might be wrong about that, but they there's the chime, the theme song to Family Mart.
そうだっけ?
Yes, it's like the one thing Family Mart is known for is this chime, this theme song they have.
I will pay attention next time.
I'm gonna look it up, dude, and then we're gonna play it here.
While you're looking it up, there's also Mini Stop.
So Mini Stop, which, for some reason, there's not a lot of mini stops around, is there?
Because they suck. I didn't say that.
Wow. But they have the ice cream. The thing
you know what?
Mini Stop is the ice cream.
You know what? People say that, and I am not convinced. That ice cream, I was not.
I'm not saying it's like the best ice cream, but it's like the thing that makes Mini Stop a thing is the ice cream. Like the ice cream bar. They have an ice cream bar, which the other ones don't have, by the way.
That's true. But I heard that actually about Mini Stop, and I had very high hopes, and I went there once.
Yeah.
And I was sorely disappointed with
Like I said, it's not
The
the
ice
best
cream.
ice cream in the world, but it's a thing they have that other konbini don't have. So
That is true. That is
in
true.
my mind, that makes it awesome. No, no, now here's the chime. Here's the chime. I'm gonna play it for you.
Oh,
Okay, that's the wrong one. That's not what I was thinking about. Actually.
that's the commercial though, right?
That's the commercial one. Here's the.
This is
Okay.
what the chime
Oh my
door
God.
chime will sound like when the door opens.
Wait a minute. That's not even Family Mart. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Am I going crazy? No. Am I?
You
am
are
I?
failing.
Wait a minute. Is it Lawson that has the chime? No, Family Mart has the chime. It must be the Family Mart chime. Hold on. This must be it.
Wait, is it the?
Yes. That one. Yes.
Wait, where's that? I forgot where that was.
No, I can't be going crazy. This must be Family Mart.
Is
Is
it
it
Family
Lawson?
Mart?
No, it must be Family Mart.
We're so confused.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Hold
Lawson,
on.
right?
No, it's Family Mart.
It's Family Mart.
Song. Here we
Dude.
go. Here we go.
You know what?
See, yes. Family
You know
Mart.
what?
What?
I think my Family Mart has it turned off or something.
That can't be. That's like their thing. If it's turned off, that means like the main company's gonna come down, send some like enforcer to like give that store a talking to, because that's like their main
Or
thing.
maybe
Why
I'm
was this
just
so hard to find?
I'm just so used to it.
It could be that like you're so used to it that you just do not. It doesn't register to in your mind. When
Yeah,
you hear it.
definitely could be.
Come on, it brings back so many memories for me.
No, it does. It does. It's very yeah.
Right? It's like the
Definitely.
one
It
of the most
stays.
nostalgic things. And when I hear
It
that, I'm
is,
like,
it
oh,
is.
it's like I'm back in Japan. I want to go there. And you who've lived there for 11 years had no idea what it was. Like I can't believe that. There's no way. There's no way. I can see you getting used to it, but like you were like, I don't know what that is. I've never heard that before in my life.
Hey,
I'm like,
hey!
"What?"
I did remember something midway.
Eventually you remembered it, but wow.
Eventually,
You were like, wow, what time?
Something
What theme
in-
song? I don't know.
something in the deep recesses of my brain was like,
Wow.
that thing.
Well, that's like Family Mart. That song is Family. There's like
Family Mart.
it's like little keychains that play that theme.
Is it?
It's like the station songs, you know. Please tell me you know
Oh,
what the
yeah, yeah,
station
yeah.
songs are.
Oh, yes. I mean, not by heart, but
No. But it's like it's that of that ilk.
hmm.
Anyway, besides, so there's Mini Stop, which you don't like the ice cream, and you don't know the Family Mart song. But aside from those are the big four, I would say. Is
Yeah. There's also
Lawson.
daily.
There's the big four, I would say, are
The big four.
Family
yeah.
Mart, Lawson, 7-Eleven, and by default Mini Stop. Would you say?
Yeah, by default.
Then there's
'Cause
the
it's not
smaller
even-
ones.
It's not even in the same.
Yeah, it's sort of not. There's not a lot of them around. There's like, you know, they're sprinkled around, but like
Mm.
Lawson, Family Mart, and 7-Eleven, you'll find almost everywhere. It's like it's like the
Everywhere.
Starbucks situation where it's like one across the street from another one type of a deal.
There is literally.
Yeah.
It's amazing that they all stay in business.
That's how popular they are. Then there's daily Yamazaki, right?
Yes.
Then
Which
there's
I don't
news,
really like.
There's Newsday.
New days.
Sorry, new days. I got my S's. See, you got
New
me
days.
you got me all confused with my S's. So new days. Those tend to
New
be
days.
only near like stations though, right? I know one of them
they're,
are like
they're kind of like kiosk type inside the station type.
kind of
convenience, yeah.
inside, yeah, smaller
Oh my god, I said konbinis.
konbini. Oh my!
No.
Look at you, giving me crap for adding S to konbinis, and you were just wantingly.
You're bad. You're
now
bad.
you're just blaming me for that. Yeah, right. Well, your natural inclination is to add an S to konbinis. Come on.
I have never done such a blasphemous thing.
Now, whatever. You just did it. Lies. So there's
Kiyoshi no se.
no. I would not accept blame for that. So there's daily. So there's new days. What else is there? There was one called nandakke. It was called like they are not a, they were like really rare. There's 3F, right?
3F?
3F だっけ?
3F? 聞いたことないんだけど。
It was called but that's not the one I'm thinking about actually. But there is one
ちょっと
called
待って。So I just looked it up. There are 200 types of konbini in Japan.
200 types of konbini.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I mean, that probably includes like very minor, like local only.
Yeah.
As
yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
But like,
ほら、
still.
3F あるよ. There's 3F. I guess. I think it means 3F, but it's pronounced 3. Yeah, it's 3F actually. And the logo is like a star, a heart, and a circle. You've never seen this?
Mm-hmm.
You've lived there for 11 years. What do I know stuff? I have not lived there for 11 years, and I know this stuff. And you don't know this stuff, but you've been there for 11 years.
Wait. No, I have seen it.
Okay.
I just ignore it.
You ignore it? Well, there's not a lot around. There's like...
Oh, and there's
like
Sanks.
2 in Tokyo.
There's Sanks.
Sanks, yeah. There is Sanks.
Yeah, Sanks.
That's right. I totally forgot about Sanks.
Does My Basket, is that
My Basket は
considered a
コンビニじゃないからな。
じゃないか、スーパーか。
Yes,
Mini
My
shop?
Basket.
No, I don't know.
My Basket is a supermarket in Tokyo.
It's
Very
a weird
ubiquitous.
size though. It's a weird size.
It's kind of
'cause
medium.
very
It's kind of
small.
medium. It's not large. There could be larger ones, but they're on the smallish side. Yeah, I would say.
It's like a really big konbini to me.
But people don't consider it a company. I consider it a
Yeah, no.
supermarket. So.
And they close early.
Oh,
right?
okay.
I'm sure.
Unlike Konbinis, which
Probably.
stay open
Yeah.
24/7.
Konbini are, yes.
What else is there? There was something like Shinsengumi or something like that.
Well, apparently there's over 200 types. So if we go through all of them, we're going to be here all day.
I think we should try
But-
and get through all of them.
No, I think
No.
not. But I think we should continue with what else you can do at the konbini that you might not think you could do, because that is also a point to keep in mind.
Popura is a
Popura.
konbini. Yeah, it's the pink one.
もう
Oh man,
we're done with looking up konbini. We've moved on.
Fine. Okay, other things you can do at the konbini. You can like buy concert
Yes.
tickets at a konbini.
Yes, concert tickets, event tickets, tickets to Ghibli.
The Ghibli Museum.
Museum, yes.
Isn't like the thing about that is like you can only buy them at like a konbini. Am I crazy?
Lawson. Yes.
You can only buy them
only
at Lawson.
buy them at Lawson. Yeah.
Okay. So it's exclusive to Lawson.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And you can, this is what one of the things I love. You can send and receive packages from konbini.
That I did not know that you could send
You didn't
and
know that?
receive. I didn't know you can receive packages.
Yeah, so it's limited to like packages sent by Kuroneko Yamato, but you can you can go online and you can set your method to receive to like your nearest konbini.
Or yeah.
And so that means you can go in and pick up your package any time of the day because it's 24 hours, right? And the point is, in Japan, packages aren't left in front of the door if you're not home. So they're taken back to the center. And so you have to get it. Yeah. Or like you can set up a redelivery for like a specific day or time, but you can also set it up to just go to your nearest konbini and pick it up there.
That's amazing. That's
Isn't
really
it?
cool actually, yeah. Other things
you can also
make copies and stuff like that. And fax stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Fax
I
stuff.
have my problems with Japan and fax machines, but that's the thing you can do at the konbinis. Konbini, sorry.
Yeah, so faxing for sure. And also there's an eating area, right? So you
Depending
can
on
buy your food.
Not all of
yeah.
them, but depending
Not
on
always.
the konbini, yeah.
The size.
There's even some
yeah.
konbini that are like 2 floors.
Really?
We're like, come on. Yes. Like especially in like the sort of the business centered areas, like Shimbashi. There's like I went to a 7-Eleven that had 2 floors, and at the top the second floor there was an eating area, like specifically cut up for like there's like a table and chairs and stuff like
I have
that.
not been to a 2-floor Konbini.
Well, if you haven't, if you don't hang out around, like business centered areas, I guess you would not. Wait a minute, I've been to a place, an area that was not like a business area, and they had like 2 floors.
And it had
so,
2 floors?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I think you need to get out more.
Well, I think you might be right. I need to get out and see some more Konbini.
But there's definitely 2-floored konbinis. Konbini. Gotta be careful with you.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, like, especially in Shimbashi, right? Because all of the business people are, like, during lunch, they'll be out and buying their lunch, and if there's a place to eat, then all the better, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So that makes sense. But yeah, I have not...
Like a big thing recently have been like the coffee. Like they'll sell like...
Coffee.
They'll sell especially, or like if you go to like 7-Eleven, there's like the cups of ice and you bring it to like that coffee machine and you stick it in there and then
Yeah.
it gives you like fresh coffee.
Yeah, so apparently the coffee is pretty good at Konbini. Like it's freshly made. I wouldn't know because I don't drink coffee.
Oh, okay. I've tried them and it's good. Yes, I had a friend
it's
also
pretty good.
who used to frequent them like every day, and so they
and it's
are
really cheap,
pretty good.
Right?
Yeah, really pretty cheap. 100, 100 yen, 200 yen, something like that, depending on the size.
Yeah, so compared to like a Starbucks, it's
definitely
very affordable.
Yes. And that's been a big thing for
cool.
at least 6 years, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I've heard about that.
My favorite thing to get at Konbini are so each company has their own like pastry section where you can get like different things like donuts or like cream pan, which is cream bread, and there was a thing. I think my friends and I would go around and try to see who had the best like original like chocolate dipped donut. And I think the winner
chocolate dipped donut.
So it's the one. It's like the original donut that. That like circular donut, the rustic looking donut, and like half of it is dipped in chocolate, and they would sell that in a package. And we'd go around trying to figure out which Konbini had the best one. I think Lawson had the best one. Another one we would compare are the pancakes.
I'm not surprised.
There's like a pancake. There's like a dorayaki style like pancake thing that's like it's like a pancake sandwich. In the middle, they would have like butter and then syrup. And we go around to see which Konbini had the best one of those.
Was it
very
Lawson
unhealthy?
Again?
It was not healthy, but I forgot which one had the best one. I think 7-Eleven may have had the better one.
Huh.
But yeah, so each Konbini has like their competition between different types of pastries. I believe.
So although overall I am very much a natural Lawson fan, I have to say 2 things. Family Mart, I find has the best Family Mart brand like sweets that are like, for example, chocolate puff corn, like those corn puffs.
Excuse me. I think I need a bit of explanation of this thing.
Okay, like they're star shaped and they're made from like puffed corn. And
oh my god, I'm like
they're
lost.
Chocolate.
Star-shaped corn puff.
Hold on.
Chocolate. I don't think this thing exists. I think it's only in your...
No, it does. No, it does. I'm telling you. Okay, this thing. Okay, shimichoko kokon. 違う. Not kokon. There was only one corn. Shimichoko corn. Shimichoko corn. So it is corn puff. Oh my god, I'm like saliva.
Okay. I had not
drooling
seen this thing.
Just talking about it.
But it is
good.
It's like a corn puff, so it's kind of like karu, but star-shaped.
Yeah, but better.
And better.
Chocolate.
And
yes.
There's a chocolate. Okay, there's only a chocolate version. Gotcha. Oh wait, no, there's
yes.
There's a non-chocolate version.
No.
White chocolate. Okay,
there
that's
is?
Well.
Oh no.
White chocolate, but
that's not chocolate. You can't call that chocolate.
Fine. Oh yeah, I knew you'd say something about that, but anyway, chocolate.
Shimichoko
corn. I had not tried this.
That is a hooker.
That is a hooker. I think.
No.
I understand what you're trying to say, but I think you want to use a different word for that. Because typically in the American language of English, the word hooker has a different connotation. than you think it means.
Oh God. It
Wow.
it will hook you.
Wow. Well, we're gonna get a lot of new travelers to Japan now, huh? Chocolate hookers. Chocolate hookers means something totally different in English than it does.
Oh God.
Oh my lord.
That was.
We'll cover that topic at a later time. Japan's
That's
chocolate
what you
hookers.
get for trying. That's what you get for trying to speak English like you speak in Japanese.
Wait, in
Making
Japanese you don't say hooker?
Well, like
Even-
no, but like trying to adjectivize the thing
Okay,
that
I
you're
get you.
trying
I
to.
understand. Yeah. Wow.
It will
Anyway.
hook you.
Okay.
You will be hooked.
All right.
Is what I meant to say.
And they sell these specifically or exclusively
Yes.
at
So it's a Famima brand. Although wait a minute. No, others have it too, I guess. But I think Famima is the best on that one. I believe.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Although I do want to try some chocolate hookers eventually.
And I was gonna say one more thing.
Are you gonna add to this? Wow.
No, not this, but the other item that I have found is best produced by 7-Eleven is the summer hiyashichuka.
So it's better at 7-Eleven than at any other place.
I would
Hiyashichuka
argue that it is.
Hiyashichuka being cold noodles.
Cold Chinese noodles, I guess.
I guess so, yeah. If you were to translate it directly. But it's like cold ramen without the soup.
Well,
the noodles
but
are like that style.
With
presentation
very
is different.
vinegary. Yes, very different presentation. And the dressing is vinegary.
Oh, it's very
Not the
good.
dressing, the sauce.
The sauce, I guess sauce. Yeah, you would call it a sauce.
Yeah, the sauce.
It's very good.
Is,
It's very
is
good.
Very good, and it's like a lot of vinegar. I mean, it's vinegar based, so that's
Yeah.
a given. But like, it's really great for like summer because it's hot and you're like dehydrated and all of that. So vinegar is good
Yes.
for you in the summer.
Hiyashichuka is the go-to summer meal, I would say.
I swear, like I will have it several times a week in the summer.
That good, huh?
From 7-Eleven if I can.
Only
if I
from
can help
7-Eleven?
it.
Not
I mean,
from,
preferably.
definitely not from Mini Stop, huh? Huh?
No mini stop for me.
What is your go-to Konbini meal if you get a meal? Bento or
Okay, in terms of dish, right? Family Mart, I haven't seen this recently and it might be a seasonal thing. It might be only for like colder months. But one thing they had that I really, really loved was this like it looks like a chicken pot pie or like beef stew pie. So it has that like that pastry top pie top. But
Yeah.
like inside is like chicken or beef stew. I loved the beef stew one.
So it is a chicken
think I'm
pot pie
getting
or
hungry.
a beef
Yeah.
or a beef
Yeah,
pot
it is.
pie or okay.
Like
I've not
the
seen
bottom
this at
part
all.
isn't it's kind of recent probably in the past few
Okay.
years. But the bottom part is not the bottom is not pie, so it's just the top.
So
but, like,
okay.
It's really good considering it's from a konbini. Surprisingly. I could eat that anytime, several times a day.
So that's your recent
And of course
go-to.
And of
Yes.
course from this season on it'll be 7-Eleven's hiyashichuka.
7-Eleven's Hiyashichuka and this new chocolate. Sorry, I still have chocolate hookers on my mind, but this new chicken pot pie that's not really a pot pie is a chicken soup with a pie topping.
It's not a soup. It's not,
Not
a
a
soup.
soup.
It's like
like a gravy, like a
yeah.
well the filling
that.
of a chicken pot pie, but with less pie crust.
What about
Would
you? What
my
was your...
my go-to meal from anywhere, and I think the best place that the one I preferred it from, I think it was 7-Eleven, is you don't eat it, but I loved the meat sauce spaghetti
Really?
at Konbini's. Yes, for whatever reason, it's a
Oh.
distinctive taste. I associate it with Japanese konbini, and I think I'm pretty
do you
sure
mean, like-
I went around trying each one's different spaghetti, and I think 7-Eleven or Family Mart had the best one, actually.
So do you mean specifically meat pie and not the Napolitan?
Yes,
Napoli
specifically meat
spaghetti.
sauce spaghetti.
Meat
Not
top.
Napolitan.
Really?
Meat, what the hell? Meat sauce. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's an interesting choice. It's that good?
Very simple. To me, yeah. To me, I think. Look.
Mm.
Anybody listening to this would go there, try it, and be like, "This shit is like whatever. It's so normal." But for me, it's really good. That was like my go-to when I wanted like a meal. Like I had no other ideas for dinner. I'd be like, I'm gonna go
Mm.
to Konbini and get me some meat sauce spaghetti, and that would make my night.
You know,
Yeah,
if we're talking spaghetti, we have to mention mentaiko spaghetti,
sure. Mentaiko spaghetti.
right?
Yeah.
So mentaiko spaghetti is spicy cod spaghetti.
Is it always spicy though?
Yes, mentaiko means it's been seasoned to be spicy.
Okay.
If it's not, then it would be tarako.
Got you. Got you.
See, you guys finally learned something
I
today.
learned finally. Aside from
They finally got some useful information from us after 1
one
hour and 7 minutes.
after 4
Or
episodes,
1 hour.
finally.
After 4 episodes.
So
Well, we do give some good information occasionally.
every once in a while, yeah. But mentaiko spaghetti, you're a fan of. I can
Yes,
take it or
definitely.
leave it.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, I had one of the worst things I've had at a Konbini was it was a pan or bread filled with potato salad, but the potato salad was mentaiko potato salad, and I
Oh,
could barely
yeah,
get it
that's
down. It was not great. I don't know if
yeah,
that's because I'm not a
that's
big fan of mentaiko
no,
or
no. That's a hard thing to pull off, I think.
yeah.
It's not the greatest.
And that was specifically from 7-Eleven. So sorry, 7-Eleven, I don't like your mentaiko potato salad bread.
残念.
But another go-to thing for
But
me were
mm,
their sandwiches. They wrap these sandwiches like triangularly cut sandwiches, and
mm.
they
Are you
each
gonna say
company.
fruits?
No, actually, I don't eat a
No.
lot of the fruit-based sandwiches that have like cream and strawberries and stuff like that. I don't
Oh.
think I've ever maybe once, but it doesn't like impress me. But the tuna and the egg salad sandwiches are like
Oh.
orgasmic for me anyway. And I think
Orgasmic.
Family
That's
Mart had the best ones actually. Definitely
mm,
tuna sandwiches.
yeah, I mean
But
they
oh man,
they're pretty addictive. I mean, they can be I don't know about how healthy they
not
are.
at all
Probably not
healthy,
at
but
all.
very
But
addictive.
yes, for sure.
Also, another go-to item for me at Lawson, and
Mm.
this I'll die on this hill forever. I think it's one of the best things I've ever had in Japan. Definitely top 10
Uh-oh.
from Lawson. Karage-kun,
Mm.
which is chicken nuggets in a little
Ah.
pocket, like like a fry,
Mm.
like the the pocket that fries come in, but it's stuffed
Yeah.
with like little chicken nuggets that look like you can get them at like a supermarket in America, frozen. They have that sort of
Mm.
aesthetic, but oh my God, they taste so good, very good. I
They
had a
are
friend,
good. They
I
are
had a
good.
friend who would eat it every day, every single day. He would get the spicy ones or whatever, because they come in like different
Yeah.
flavors. There's spicy,
The
there's
spicy ones are
cheese.
the best, actually.
They're good. There's cheese. There's the original. I had one that was like it was themed after like an anime, or that was the
Mm.
packaging anyway. And they were all black,
Mm.
and they're I think pepper,
Oh,
and that was great. And I
interesting.
had like one that was like mozzarella and tomato. It's so good. It's so good. Like if that's the one thing you don't come away from Japan eating one thing. You gotta get this. You for whatever reason you miss all the sushi, you miss all the ramen, you miss all the mentaiko, you miss all the any other number of spectacular foods Japan has to offer. If there's one thing you have to eat, it's karage kun from Lawson.
Kiyoshi, I think this is a sign. I think this is a sign because we need to bring this episode to an end, and
Really? Oh
it's a
my God.
sign because I actually agree with you.
Oh my God.
So
Wow.
we need to take this sign from the gods and bring it
This is
to
a
an
sign, huh?
end at a high point where we can agree with each other.
Fine. Karage kun is
So
the best
the
item.
final,
Definitely the best
well,
item
the
in a kombini.
the absolute must-try item of any konbini, I would have to agree, is the spicy karaage-kun, to be specific.
chicken, basically spicy chicken nuggets.
Yes, yes. It's definitely good for sure.
It's worth it. Trust us.
So now that you know where to go for your next visit to Japan, if you are one of the 50 people that will be let in.
Definitely, if you're one of the 50, because you might not have this chance again.
Exactly. First
one
thing
of the
you
50.
do is you go to the Lawson and
Hightail it
you
to
get
Lawson.
that karaage-kun.
Karaage meaning fried chicken in Japanese.
Yes. So I think we have been very useful to our listeners today, don't you think so?
Oh, especially today. Oh yeah, chocolate
Some
hookers, karaage-kun, hiyashuka, mini stop
golden
ice
advice
cream.
here. So if you enjoyed all the jewels we had to offer you today, tune in again next week where we will be sure to offer you even more.
And if you have any questions, any stories, any comments, please feel free to email us at ourjapanpodcast@gmail.com. We might read your
We may or
comments
may-
we might read them on the air.
And we might not, so
No,
it'll be a
definitely. We
surprise.
will. No, don't listen to her. We're definitely reading your comments on the air.
Okay. He's the boss. He's the boss. He does all the hard work. So.
I do all the editing and carrying around the equipment and everything. So please rate
All right,
and
guys.
subscribe. Hey, hold on. Please rate and
Yes.
subscribe wherever you can. Give us a like. Give us a comment. If you liked something, tell us. If you didn't like something, tell us. And we'll talk to you next time.
That's right. We'll see you all next time. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye.